There is a rule in football that most fans have never heard of. And in the 2026 World Cup, it's going to ruin someone's day on live television in front of 1 billion people. It's called the 5-second rule. And no, it has nothing to do with dropping food on the floor. Here's the situation. Your goalkeeper has the ball, safe, in control, no pressure. And then 5 seconds later, the referee blows the whistle and gives the ball to the other team. Just like that. No foul, no mistake, just time running out. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to explain exactly what this rule is, why it exists, when it applies, and why it's quietly become one of the most stressful things in modern football. Let's go. What actually is the 5-second rule? Simple version. When a goalkeeper holds the ball, they have 5 seconds to release it. If they take longer, the referee awards an indirect free kick to the opposing team right there, inside the penalty area. That's it. 5 seconds. Then you either play or you pay. Now you might be thinking 5 seconds is plenty of time. Just kick the ball. Easy. And you'd be right. In theory, in practice, 5 seconds is nothing when you're a goalkeeper trying to read the game, find a teammate, avoid pressing opponents, and make the right decision all at once. Under 70,000 screaming fans. With the score level in the 89th minute, suddenly 5 seconds feels like nothing. Where did this rule come from? Here's where it gets interesting. The 5-second rule isn't new. FIFA introduced a version of it decades ago to stop goalkeepers from time wasting. You know the type: goalkeeper picks up the ball, bounces it, looks around, bounces it again, looks around again, bounces it one more time just to be safe. Meanwhile, 2 full minutes disappear. The rule was meant to fix that. Stop the time wasting, keep the game moving. For years, though, referees barely enforced it. It existed on paper, goalkeepers knew about it. But in practice, nobody was counting, nobody was punishing. So goalkeepers just kept doing what they always did. What changed in 2026? FIFA got serious. For the 2026 World Cup, officials were specifically instructed to enforce the 5-second rule strictly. No more looking the other way. No more informal tolerance. The countdown starts the moment the goalkeeper controls the ball. And this isn't just about goalkeepers holding with their hands. The rule also applies to goal kicks. 5 seconds to take it. Delay too long, and the referee can award a corner to the opposition. Think about that. You're a goalkeeper. You've just made a massive save. You place the ball for a goal kick. You're trying to organize your defense. Find the right target. Wait for your striker to get into position. And the referee is mentally counting 1, 2, 3, 4. That is legitimately stressful. The throw-in connection. Wait, it gets worse. The 5-second rule doesn't just apply to goalkeepers. It also applies to throw-ins. Any player taking a throw-in has 5 seconds to release the ball once they're in position. Take too long and possession switches to the other team. Simple, brutal. Now throw-ins happen constantly in football. Every time the ball goes out of play on the sideline, someone has to throw it back in. There are roughly 40 to 50 throw-ins in an average match. That's 40 to 50 moments where a player could theoretically lose possession just by thinking too long. In theory, this keeps the game fast. In practice, it creates chaos for any team trying to use throw-ins as a tactical reset. What happens when the rule is broken? Indirect free kick inside the penalty area. Here's why that matters. A direct free kick inside the penalty area is already dangerous. But an indirect free kick means the ball has to touch another player before it can go into the goal. So the attacking team has to be clever about it. Most teams set up a wall. The kick happens. Usually nothing comes of it. But here's the thing. It still happened. The goalkeeper or the throw-in taker made a mistake, gave away possession in a dangerous area. And in a World Cup knockout game, dangerous areas are exactly where you cannot afford to make mistakes. 1 moment of hesitation. 5 seconds gone. Free kick awarded. Game potentially changed. Why goalkeepers specifically struggle with this? Goalkeepers are the most mentally loaded players on the pitch. Every single decision they make is high stakes. A striker can give the ball away and recover. A goalkeeper gives the ball away, and it's probably a goal. So when a goalkeeper picks up the ball, their brain is running through 10 different calculations at once. Where are my defenders? Where is the press coming from? Short pass or long ball? Left side or right side? Is my striker making a run? All of that has to happen in 5 seconds. Or less. And the cruel part. The more pressure a goalkeeper feels, the slower time seems to pass. 5 seconds under pressure feels like 2. You think you're fine. You're not. The whistle goes. This sounds simple. It isn't. So what does this mean for the 2026 World Cup? It means we are going to see this rule enforced in a big moment. A high-stakes game. A crucial stage of the tournament. And when it happens, millions of people watching will have absolutely no idea why the referee just gave the ball away. That moment will be confusing. It will be controversial. And it will send people straight to their phones to find out what just happened. Now you'll already know. The 5-second rule didn't just change how goalkeepers play. It changed how quickly the entire game moves. Every second counts. Every hesitation costs. And in a World Cup, that pressure is multiplied by everything. One sentence to remember. The 5-second rule turns the safest moment in football, a goalkeeper holding the ball, into one of the most dangerous. The real question is this: which goalkeeper, in which massive game, is going to be the first victim of this rule at the 2026 World Cup? Either way, we'll be here to explain it. If this helped you actually understand what you're watching this summer, subscribe. We're breaking down every rule, every format, and every confusing moment of this World Cup. Don't miss it.